So this is the tea about how I caught COVID. I'm not sure if that is what happened, but 2 weeks ago, Eddie Griffin came to Arizona. For people that lives in Phoenix or Phoenix area, we all know it was a big thing. Me, my husband, and my nephew, we went to see the show. It was nice. And when we came back, I found out that my sinus was swollen. My throat was swollen. I could not swallow. I couldn't breathe. I couldn't even swallow my own spit. That's how bad it was. So I was up for a little while. My husband and my nephew were already tired, so they all went to bed. I just sat there. And after a while, I had a teaspoon of black seed oil because it does help me. Whenever I have sinus issues, it does help to clear my sinus. So I used the black seed oil, and I also used a Tylenol PM. So it would help with my body ache, whatever I was having. So after a while, it got better, and I went to bed, which was nice. I finally was able to go to bed. And a few days later, the sinus kept coming. I couldn't breathe, and I started coughing a lot. I started coughing profusely. I was really stuffed, and I would just take Tylenol AM. I would take my black seed oil, and we go about our way. But anyway, about last week Monday, I couldn't get out of bed. So in case if you don't usually follow me on Instagram, because a lot of people are from there, my name is Latifa Mwanza. I am the founder of Profile LLC. I do taxes, credit repair, IRS resolution, and all that stuff. So that, by the way, on Tuesday, it got really worse. So on Monday, I couldn't get out of bed, like I said earlier. I'm trying to remember the time frame. So in case if I'm all over the place, please bear with me. So on Monday, I couldn't get out of bed, and my husband had got to work. So I texted him and said I wasn't feeling better. So he ordered me some soup. I still couldn't get up, but I just crawled out of the bed, got the soup, took some Tylenol AM and my black seed oil as usual, and went back to bed. So I slept all day. My clients were texting me. I did not respond. Eventually, I did and told them I wasn't feeling good. But thank God that I had staffs and team members that were able to help. So I just assigned my work to them so they can go ahead and finish it up. So anyway, on Tuesday morning, very early in the morning, I could not get up. So my husband took me to the ER, and they did a chest x-ray, took a flu test and COVID test, and came back and said that I had COVID. I didn't know how that happened. But anywho, they wrote me a prescription and told me to pick up at any Walgreens store. So I went to the Walgreens, and the lady that took my prescription told me to come back at 3. At this point, remember, I wasn't feeling well. I was not myself. But anyway, I went back at 3 o'clock. The lady said that they were out of stock. I'm like, are you serious? So I'm supposed to wait until you order it. Someone should have told me, because when I took my prescription, they took the paper from me. If you had told me that you don't have it, I could have gone to another Walgreens or even gone to CVS, whatever that is. But anyway, nobody told me. They took my prescription and told me that they were out of stock after I went there. So I went back home. I was not feeling well, but I continued to take Tylenol every 6 hours. And if I noticed that my nose was blocked, I'll take my black seed oil. And that was what got me through Wednesday. So on Wednesday, I got a text message saying that my prescription was ready, and I went to get my prescription. So the prescription did help. It helped to clear my chest, because my chest was really hurting. Every time I cough, I could feel it in my chest. So the pills helped. It was for 5 days dose, and I finished the dose yesterday. So I'm feeling a lot better. I'm still coughing sometimes. I still have stuffy nose, but it's a lot better. And as an African, what I did that I found really helpful was I cooked in a pot. So I had slice of lemon and a lot of ginger. I put it in a pot and I cooked it. So after it's cooked, I then got a fresh lemon and squeezed it with some honey. I have accent, so if I say honey, I don't know how that sounds to you, but it's HORNY. What the? No, it's HONE. Please, please, please do it. It's HONEY. Okay, honey. Anyway, I got some honey and I put it to make it sweet. And that was what I did. I'm so, oh my God, I'm so embarrassed. I'm so sorry, guys. So my whatever failed me. And now I forget things a little bit. Like you would tell me things and then I understand something absolutely different. So I'm trying for it not to affect my work. What I did was assign my work to my team members and have them do it. My clients know that I have other people in my team members in my team. So to go ahead and do it, I review it, but I try not to do anything with numbers right now because I am not myself. I know I look fresh. It's, picture and, whatever that is. Videos, it helps with filters and all that. And I'm trying to hold my cough. It's a lot better now, actually. So that was how I figured out that I had COVID. And on Friday, my husband got sick as well. He was throwing up. He was not feeling well. We all slept all through the weekend. He's feeling a lot better now. My nephew feels a lot better too. But I think he still has COVID because I tested him yesterday and it was positive. But younger people know how to, they don't feel as tired as older people. I'm not old, but when you're older, my dog is here. So please do not mind her. So that's how I figured out that I had COVID. I'm going to test myself again tomorrow to make sure that I don't have it. But I'm continuing to take my black seed oil and also to take my lemon tea. For the congestion and the cough, I'm still coughing. You would expect that the pills or whatever COVID medicine would eradicate it all. It did not. I'm still coughing a little bit. I'm still tired, but I'm a lot better. So in case if you start coughing and you when you cough your chest hurts, please go to the hospital. And it's so surprising that my mom in Nigeria told me that she had the same symptoms. She's a lot better because I didn't speak to her for like 2 days. Usually she calls me every day. Me and my mom are close. We talk a lot. So I called her today because I didn't hear from her for 2 days. And she told me that she had the symptoms and now she's a lot better. So I think COVID is back. And I don't know why everyone are not talking about it. I think people just think it's flu. No, it's not flu. And I noticed that sometimes if you use the COVID test, it would say negative, even though you're having the symptoms. Go to the hospital still, because I think how they knew that I had COVID was because they did a chest X-ray for me. So the chest X-ray plus, the COVID test, they can conclude that you have COVID. But if you do a home test, sometimes you might not be able to know. So go to the hospital and check up yourself. I mean, get a checkup. That would help to at least get a medication to help heal you faster. But anywho, that is the story about the COVID. If you are tired, please take some time off. Because if at all, one thing I've noticed with the COVID is the more you rest, the more you sleep, the more you feel better. If you try to, fight it off and continue working, it will get you even more tired. So please rest, take care of yourself, and have a wonderful rest of your week. Bye.